down to Ventures Vehicles, where we offer the cheapest prices for any vehicle your heart desires. Check out this gorgeous fleet wheel cruiser, equipped with Aether power steering and weather light windows, stock. Or if speed's your thing, you won't beat our open chase dragster in any race, and you'll never beat our price. Here at Ventures Vehicles, we specialize in transports of all types, like this demolition stomper, perfect for those weekend construction projects or just taking a stomp through the woods. And even better is our price. Wow! From wheels on the ground to ships of both sea and air, we got them all. Vehicles of every rarity and always for the lowest price. That's Ventures Vehicles.
And the black boat approaches. Hey everybody, it's me, it's Saturday. Boy, already some subs, thank you for that so much. Gladved, Tempest, and Cardbreaker. Heyo, back at you everybody. This is my new creation, Black Boat, very similar to a few other brews, including my son's build, Death. Lots to get over, lots to talk about. I made so many emotes. If you follow us on YouTube, obviously, in the community section, or on Facebook, you'll see a ton of emotes. I got really overzealous, did them all like highest quality, uploaded them, deleted the old ones thinking, it's 4 days from now, my show. Still, my emotes aren't here. So they're still being approved. So hopefully they come in any moment now. But thank you for joining me, everybody. Pumpkin Toast Doobie, waking up to such joys. All right, played Magic, Rocksteady Woot, and Paladin 19. All right, so this is my brew. I call it Black Boat. I'm really liking this Funeral Longboat. I wanted a bunch of 1-drops in here that don't care if they die. That's been kind of a theme of mine since Chid 3's build. Well, not so much his build. His cared about his creatures being alive, but my son's build, Death, after that. So I went to 20 lands. I was running 19 for a while, but Bojuka Bog really likes this deck. I always have this in my opening hand, and it's really kind of frustrating because a lot of times I want it to be just another swamp. But when it's a bog, and I need it to be a bog, it's awesome. We don't even need to explain that unless you're new to Pauper. So we've got 18 swamps, and then we've got 2 bogs. We have 4 Fume Spitters. We've got 4 Scorpions, 4 Unearth, 4 Village Rites, and 4 Footlight Fiends. Super low curve. I've at the last minute put in 4 cast down. I was just running the zombie package and what's the Rusalka, 2 and 2, and it was just a bit too heavy handed on the 1-drops. Yeah, it fuels this, but I needed to get rid of some stuff instead of just always blocking, so I wanted a insurance policy. Funeral Longboat. We drop this on turn 2, and every critter in the deck just turns it on and comes over with Vigilance 3 and says bye-bye to Prismatic Strands. Perilous Myr making an appearance here, really cool with Village Rites, acting as a removal package to go along with Cast Down. And if that's not enough, yep, I'm running all 4 Crypt Rats. Why not? And check this out, 4 Macabre main, because we can just cast it and attack. We can fuel this up, or we can, as my favorite thing to do, I target nothing turn 1 and unearth it, and we have a 2/2 flyer on turn 1. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, boating around. Yeah, Funeral Longboat. There it is. And Blood Plet to store mana for a turn later, says Cardbreaker. Perhaps. And check this out. I'm just trying this. I should probably be running 2 Tragic Slips here to round it out, but I wanted to give my old friend the Black Fog a try. We got 2 Darkness. 4 Duress. I'm running Duress over Distress this time because we have so many ways to answer a Macabre. So we got quite a bit of removal. 2 Tragic Slips, 4 Verdicts for the matchups with Hexproof, and Darkness might be able to get buy us a few turns to find this, or the Rat for those moves, and 3 Syphon Life, because Burn's been kind of a 50-50 matchup. I've only played it 4 times, and it's I'm 2 and 2 against it. So yeah, it like most new brews, you play it and you're high on it, and so you're kind of like all in. And I think my play ability was about here, and I was almost undefeated with it, and I posted about it. And then of course, the fervor died off, and I started seeing some holes in the game, and I would make little patches here and there, like cast down main and stuff. But yeah, it's one of those decks it doesn't really care about its creatures. We've got the Unearth to go mop everything up afterwards. This is about the only one we care about, and outside of instant speed stuff, we don't really have to worry about it. So with that being said, we're going to give this thing a spin and see how we do. And hopefully, there we go. All right. So yeah, so the Twitch tags are coming. I got a bunch of them. I've even got one for Little Fight and Shirazamon. Got their handsome mugs in there. We've got Wiki Bear. We've got Flame Tongue Hot Sauce. We've got, we've got all kinds of little Pauper things, some tap symbols, some, obviously the logos, My Ugly Mug on, I think, 2 of them, and that sort of thing. And then, yeah, so last night, my family and I, we went out to the movies. There was, let's kill this up here. We got 2 creatures. We got a stuff going on. We're feeling good here. Keep this. So we went out to a drive-in movie theater last night, which is like big news in this town because everything's just Gestapo and don't do anything and blah, blah, blah. And it was supposed to be an outdoor screening of The Princess Bride, and there was like 1 degree of wind, and they canceled it after we were waiting for 2 hours. So my back's still a little sore from just sitting in the car, but made for good memories. We played a lot of 20 questions games and things like that. So, and then on Wednesday of this next week, I'm going camping. Despite my new skinniness, I'm going to be freezing, but going up to see some friends. But I'll be back in time. So next week's show is probably going to be something like Burn, where I won't have to do too much to prep for it. So yeah, anyway, figured I'd tune in while I could sit around and wait for customers. Nichols, all right. Alrighty, here we go. The Blizzard. Oh, wow. Check it out. I love when people are watching at work. Just feel like I'm helping them play hooky in a good way. As long as they're being responsible and such. Who cares, right? I better start focusing instead of talking. What is all this colored goodness? We've got red, white, and blue. Lordy. All right, I'm tempted to just crack this right at the end of the turn. Me too, says Rock Steady. Rock on. Captain Vlad Tepes, thank you for the subs earlier. Appreciate that greatly. Alrighty, let's see what we're going to do here. Should we attack first? Do that first? Let's rights here. Let's see what he wants to do. He wants to counter, make it on his turn. Cool. All right. Well, you still lose 2 life. So we traded that for that. Oh, now he's going to lose 4 life. All right. And here we go. We got, oh no. Now we're dead in the water. We really needed a Unearth right there. That ended up being a pretty good move on our opponent's part. Okay. I got, thanks to all the new subs and such, we got quite a few coffee supporters over the last bit. We, I ordered a new camera and a new, what was it? It was something else. Something else that I ordered. Can't quite remember. Something silly and little, but been needing it for a while. Funny, can't quite remember what it was. Alrighty, here comes Frantic Inventory. We'll let that go. He casts another one. We've got the answer here. I lost to a deck like this. I think it was Upsuds just yesterday. And it was 0-2 too. It felt like I had it up until the very end, and then it was like, womp womp. Felt like I was dying out there. I really want to draw into our extra land here, so I'm going to try to pull this off this time. See if we get countered again. Do we? Still on the stack. We will see. Down comes another counter spell. All right. Well, we're at least hitting them with our sacrificial damage. Here comes another dude. We got plenty of men in this. I think it's 24. Cardbreaker. I tried the Bone Picker for the first 3 nights I played this and did not like it. I love the card. I just didn't feel like it fit really well in this. Well, we're both mana screwed. I don't know how many more counter spells our opponent has. Tempted to crack this rights again, but we've also got the answer to Frantic Inventory here. Let's do that now. We'll grab probably Scred and Inventory, so he only gets 1 card out of the deal. And then, yeah, I'm gonna rights here. We've failed on 3 rights. He's pretty counter happy, so trying to see if we can finally draw some cards here. Cool. All right, we draw a Bog when we kind of don't need it. We got the Macabre. Of course, that was end phase, so we couldn't really drop our land. But yeah, go ahead and try the Bone Picker, but like I said, a lot of stuff was dying and such. It just thematically, it was like kind of a ground zero for removal. And I don't know, I just didn't feel necessary, really. I'm going to slow roll this. Fume Spitter and all the pocketed removal that we've already seen was tended to be enough. And lots of very colorful lands. Everybody playing these. I do like how you can cycle for them. Very cool stuff. All right. And the Fleet Admiral showing up. Cool. All right. Well, let's take this dude out immediately. Whoop. Cast our dude. They've got that. Our Faerie's probably not long for this world. Hopefully we can have another one drop. We don't. We'll just hard cast it. Try to steal back Monarch. Opponent's got 7 cards. We've already seen a Scred, so our Macabre's probably dead. We're not going to sit around and wait. Now that might be something in this particular matchup I need is a Thorn of the Black Rose. Down goes the Macabre. If I remember, this deck beats me with the Goblin token, the instant prowess one. So they've got a ton of counter magic and dispels, and as we see a counter spell exposed there. This game, even though we're at more than double the life total, it's not feeling too good. Here we go. I'll put that over where you can see it a little bit better. We have this here. Huh. What's he more likely to counter? Let's see if he bites on this counter spell. Oh, he did. I mean, he didn't. Don't want to walk right into that. I also don't want to be running in fear of it. I'm going to wait till I have mana open. I was hoping he was going to bite on that cast down, but they didn't. Oh, so not one of the biggest, what do you call, emotes or unlock. It's probably weeks or months away because we're not that big time yet. I thought of how much I hate white bordered lands. So I picked out, I don't know, 10 of them. And whoever donates, I think it's 10,000 emotes. It's our biggest thing. Most of them are pretty normal, like in the hundreds. And you get so many for just watching. I will burn one of those live right here. And the fire alarm might go off, but I don't care. It'll be a sacrificial move. Be pretty sweet. Fume Spitter in the house. See if this is worthy of a counter. No? All right. Let's, no, we've already seen one inventory. We've already got rid of 2? Yeah, there's already 2 down. Worst that's going to do is draw 2 cards. This is frustrating. All right, we'll let this go. Why? I love white borders, says Captain Vlad Tempest. Well, I guess use the points for something else when they happen. But for all of you that are like-minded like me and can't stand the way those things look, we're going to be lighting them up. And some good ones, too. I've got a 7th edition counter spell here. That's going to be going up. You get to call your spots. We got a Sandstorm. We got an old Dark Ritual. And it'd be funny if I had a Circle of Protection red and I lit it on fire, right? That'd be kind of sacrilege. I just got to stay organic to the channel. Make things... It had these suggestions like, spin around 3 times. I'm just like, who the hell wants to see that? I don't. Maybe they added Mold Drifters. I don't remember this from yesterday's build, but... Come on, where's the longboat at? Let's see. We're walking right into a counter spell. Whatever we cast. Hey, let's try one of these. Is it going to eat it? Yep. All right. Well, I guess better the Fume Spitter gets it than our head. Other than Mold Drifter, I think this is just all draw, shooting stuff, a few Fleet Admirals, a lot of burn, and then those Goblin dudes with prowess. It's a pretty cool build. Good morning, Super Pooper 23. Good to see ya. Let's see. I'll say USA CTRL. In fact, I'd like to play something like this. I kind of like those little counter burn or draw strategies. Feel like you just gotta, well, look, he's got 8 cards. Pretty easy to do when you got ephemerate and all that such. We're about to scoop here, even though we're at 22. This is just an avalanche of advantage. We got triple prevention rights early on with main dispel and early removal. Okay, I'll play this. Might get countered. I know what's counterworthy here. There it is. Okay. And we'll play a fairy that'll probably not live to see our upkeep. Goblin Wizardry. That's the one, Cooper the Red. Yeah. Oh, headphones. That was the other thing I ordered. Yeah, but that's more for editing. I've got these old Sony stereo headphones, and some even DJs I know and stuff are like, oh, those are like the such version, and they're like the best ones ever, and they finally petered out. I've had these since 2002. Not the ones I wear here. These are just little iPhone headphones. But all right, I'm gonna just scoop here, guys. Put down the nail. Go to sideboard. We got a swamp against 7 cards, and it's about to be 9, 10, 11. Yeah. It'll be cool if you do get to see Goblin Wizardry. Alrighty, in come Duress. Try to fight the battle. I'll get rid of 2 Crypt Rats. Footlight Fiend probably. Maybe Fume Spitters can go a little bit. I like to keep cast down. Maybe bring in 1 Syphon. Maybe 2 Syphons. Yeah, let me keep a 3rd rat and add a 2nd Syphon. I like this. Let's go. It's the one reason I always include 1 or 2 of the black cycling lands. I don't think drawing 1 card would have helped us there, card breaker, but it's a good point. It's backbreaking when you have 2 lands and they're both come into play tap and you're the aggro. So I think 2 is about where I want to call it, and Bog is pretty flexible. All right, well, we've got lots of options here, but we don't have Village Rites, and I have learned my lesson trying to keep these kind of hands even at 20 lands and their curve being so aggressive. So we're going to mulligan this. And we like this hand. We'll keep this. You could probably do without Bog since you main deck the Macabre. Yeah, but we also noted that last game it still wasn't enough to have the Bog and the Macabre, right? Keep this, lose this, done here. The games where it matters, it really matters. Off we go. The fact of the matter, last game was 3 Village Rites early, all countered. Not likely to happen every game, but this particular matchup, yeah, if this deck catches on, this is bad news for my deck, because, like I said, I haven't got a game against him. I've only played him last night, but it was, if I remember right, it was 0-2. It's a cool deck, though. See, I'm a little worried about camping. Seems like it's going to be awfully cold there. It's in the San Francisco area. Going to see some friends, and honestly, we're probably just going to sleep in the car. Keep it nice and cozy. Here we go. I know he's running, what do you call it? The Goblin, I'm going to run right into this. Hold on a minute here. The Cannonade. I know he's got 1 or 2 of those. A little bit, Nichols, definitely inspired a bit, but, and by seeing your Longboat in action the other day, took Nichols wiped me out on Tuesday night. I was in one of these, my head was in another deck sort of thing too, so wasn't all there. Sometimes that happens. You're like, yeah, I should play this. And then you always want to play what you like. And I don't know how many times I have to learn that lesson. Ivan Brenzen 21. Good to see you. And thanks for hanging out with us today. As our opponent is looking furiously for probably a mountain. To get rid of our game plan here. I'm going to smash in with... let's see what we can grab here. We'll Duress while we can. And see what we got. Well, there's the Fleet Captain, Archaeomancer, Lightning Bolt, and Dawn Charm. It's interesting. Well, I think we're going to get rid of Lightning Bolt here. And then we'll target that with our Macabre. So we attack here, and I'll go in here. If he blocks this, I get rid of a bolus. I don't like those things to build up too much. Tempted to target him, but we'll do a little 1-for-1. Take that. Hiya! Alright. Here we go. Frantic inventories checked off our list. Here they go. There comes the red mana. Come on, Village Rites would be nice right about now. Longboat's cool. Cast that while we can. It's definitely some removal food. We can at least block and kill Bolus here. I want to hold these 2 cards in my hand just for the effect. That's all I'll say. Down comes Ephemerate. Ooh. Okay. So we gotta let that go. He is going to reveal what? Let's see. Scred. Down goes Macabre. You a skier deluxe? Oh, I have. I snowboarded mostly, but that's a young man's game. Last time I went, I fell, hurt my back. This is a long time ago too. Everybody I was with got some really nasty injury all within 1 hour of being on the mountain. And I'm usually not accident prone, but it was hard packed ice. I think it was Kirkwood was the last time, and it's yeah, let's go back to the lodge and play some board games. I noticed Mirage Diamonds got downshifted. Do they see any play? I'm not sure, Cardbreaker. That's news to me. Good news, though. Okay, this is when the game slips away from us with this build here. Let's play another longboat. Cool. I guess we'll risk it. Boink. Say done. It's just going to get scredded. Come in here. Scred. Bonk. Scred and dead. Let's mark that off. Boop. Still got a Dom Charm, Dispel, and our Chaomancer to deal with. Kind of blows. Ha! It looks like what? Fleet Admiral here. Oh no, this is going to be a Mole Drifter for sure. Alright. Yeah, I can trade with the Mole Drifter. Or is he looking to trade with the Longboat? Who knows? Huh. Curious. Let's do this here. I'll crew it, and we will attack. Whambo! A scorpion riding a boat. Wouldn't that be cool looking? With vigilance. We got all Village Rites counterspell game 1, and then no counterspells. I mean, no. I guess we'll shift like this. Bambo. That boat looks like a scorpion's tail. It does, huh? Yeah, I think I would have seen that otherwise. Good call. Well, we got hope, but I've had him down as low as 4 life before and seen where that goes. So it's a pretty robust build this Upsuits has got built here. So, hey-oh, says Pauper Tim. Ivan is just a cool little design I've been putting around all week. Call it Black Boat. Really kind of like it. Fleet Admiral showing up. Well, they've got some sort of kill the fairy. I was thinking of even playing the little shadow dude, but didn't want to get too cutesy. Most of our creatures, we don't care if they die or not. He's played that. We've got Dispel, our Chaomancer. Okay, we're probably looking at what? Dawn Charm here. Yeah. This will get killed if we do that. And let's attack first. Is he going to kill the Fae or Dawn Charm, I would assume. And it's dead. All right. At this stage, I'm trying to keep the board open. There we are. Cool. Kill the Admiral. I wonder if they have any life gain. That I haven't seen yet. Alright. A lot of defense. I've already seen 2 lightning bolts and a scred. Let me play this. Tempted to just come in here. I think I will. Wants to kill stuff. That's cool. We ain't drawing no Village Rites. They're getting close enough to death here. Let's see what we can do. We're getting Dawn Charmed. Oh, yikes. Renewed Faith. Cantrip I did not want to see. Ouch. Right back in it. That is a robust build. I'd like to see a list on that one. Alrighty. Well, both our dudes are going to go. We're going to get him down to 10, I think. I'm just going to point this at his face here. Maybe I get rid of the Admiral. I'm going to get rid of the Admiral. That one. Well, it's just got ephemerate or something. Come on. Something go roll our way. It worked. Isn't there to come an instant with sack critter to draw 2 spell? Yep. And there's also one that costs 1. That's one where Aiden. Alrighty, what's he targeting here? Let's see. Probably the bolts. Ephemerate. Let's get rid of Ephemerate and Lightning Bolt. Try those 2 out. Ground is getting cluttered. Opponent gain. I haven't seen this card in years. It's nice to see it back. This used to be in Renewed Faith. Used to see a lot of play in Pestilence builds. All right. Well, we could I think we're going to go for the Macabre here. I don't know. At this stage, they've probably got plenty, but I've got to try to steal back the Monarch. Let's see. Got to feign like we've got rights. Meaning Village Rites. Actual rights. Here we go. Frantic inventory out. Here we are. All right. Down goes the Fae. That Renewed Faith has got me pretty worried, just because our Syphon Life plan probably dead in the water here. Does gain us life though, so let's see if we can. Maybe that's the route we go if we start getting flooded. Who knows? Maybe they took out the whole what do you call prowess mechanic and just were like, hey, I'm just going to play efficient dudes that get stuff back, and not the kind of deck you want to play. The whole recursion thing, give you Tron nightmares with ephemerate and such. These lists are always solid. Always got a shot. Alrighty, well, we've got 1 longboat. This stage of the game, I'm actually just going to Syphon Life. I guess we can hope to... I know they've got this spell. Our Chaomancer's already out. My Parade is already cast. And here comes some more cards. Yeah, Village Rites is really, really taking a liking to me. It's funny, we saw all 3 and they all got countered game 1. And then this game, we're pretty far in our list and we haven't seen one. But at this stage, we don't really want to see one. This is when it gets ugly. Is he getting... Oh, yeah, he got faith back. All right, we dropped game 1, guys. We'll just run all over to game 2, and hopefully it's not some flicker loop combo. But kind of glad that happened. Obviously, like the other result, but it shows that a deck with 4 Fae and 2 Bogs main against a deck that does that strategy still isn't really enough. So maybe whoever suggested that we just go with the 2 cycling lands instead of the Bog might be a little more on the nose, because that you can see it gets frustrating there. All right, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. I got to mark off what I did. Hopefully you guys saw the top of the show. Had a lot of new stuff there. If not, check it out on YouTube later. We will say yes. Now I've got rights and a lot of 1-drops in this, so I'm going to keep this. Always lead off with the Scorpion's probably our favorite creature. If we see an island, then Fume Spitter is going to be right behind it. Yeah, rights is really cool. Now, my son's only argument against that is he's playing more of a what's that, aristocrat style build, so it doesn't quite fit in there. But in decks like this where you don't really care about your guys, it's pretty cool. All right, we need our land, so we're going to attack here, and then we're just going to sack second main. Or after damage, I guess you could do it then too. We'll do here. Come on, give us some land here. We've got 20 and a low curve. All right, well, we've got some options here. Kind of want to stay up on the aggro, but I do want to have this rat come out soon if this is what I think it is. I'm going to play Bog, actually. Slow roll a little bit. Next turn we'll do some good stuff. Waffles are done, says MTM Tat. Time to tune in the Pauperganda. Thank you, my friend. MTM Tat, easily our best coffee supporter. Can't get over it. Every few weeks I'm just like, holy cow. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, Phantom Tiger. We got some tech. Damage would be dealt. Prevent it. There's some shenanigans afoot. Here we go. Well, let's play this and this. We can target our own Myr here and kill that in response to something, but what would happen to it? If it would be dealt to it, prevent that damage and remove a counter. Alrighty. It has 2 counters right now. Yeehaw. I haven't seen Phantom Tiger in ages. Alright, Phantom Tiger. I'm not quite sure what the play might be here. Let's sack one of these. Then I'll block it. Boom. And then we'll shoot him. So he attacks. We do 2 damage. Hopefully he doesn't have some awesome stuff behind it. I haven't seen Phantom Tiger since like Judgment Days. Uh-oh, Blastoderm. We don't have many ways around that other than just blocking stuff, so that's going to be our plan. Hey, let's see. We got a flying attack. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to play the rat here. And then I'll unearth the... I'll take out the Myr. Here we go. Knock that Blastoderm down a little bit. At least be able to block it. Yeah, one more turn and we can kill the Derm naturally with the Crypt Rat. That's why I wanted to play that Bog when I did. You had some high rollers hit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it was cool. Yeah, we got, God, somebody, it was like $100 donation. I was like, holy crap, that's a lot of coffee. Vastly appreciated. And to the face. Boop. Usually this is when they've got one big beater, it bodes really well for us, like Gurmags and such, because we've got so many men, we can just keep throwing them in front of them, and they keep taking like shock, lightning damage, just bink, tink, 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 and then before you know it. And we're sometimes, in the case of the Scorpion, we're gaining life on top of that too. So, whoo, we got some big old beats here. He ain't afraid of nothing. It must have some sort of regen effect, huh? We got the answer. I think I'm going to just wait and block, just in case he's got some regeneration answer. I don't take 10. Boot to the head. I knew your last opponent. He actually in the clan. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, I Upsude's list yesterday just destroyed. Actually led to some of the changes I had in my sideboard. A lot of good that did. It's definitely, if it was in the meta and this was in the meta, this is not, it wouldn't be a good matchup. Always feels like you got him on the ropes and then just that claw back. Block here. And we're going to hold down control, although it's not really needed here. And I guess we do it all at once. Done. Hopefully you don't have a trick. Take 10 regardless because of our own Crypt Rat here. Ouch. All right. Damn. Well, there goes that. At least we got rid of the shroudy dude. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Starting to feel the pinch. Here we go. Play this. Go like this. Well, we have to block something here. Ugh. I could take out that forest dude if I do a double block. Just kind of want to buy our time. Let's I just want to stem the bleeding here, get something going on. We'll go like this and we'll shoot this. Don't have a vines. He has pump. All right, he's got a tiger. Enough with the fatties. Not another fatty. Oh my God. Perfectly timed too. Oh, thanks, Deck. All right. Well, starting off like last week, isn't it? I'll call that big green. Let's bring in some hate. All right. In comes verdicts. In comes tragic slips. And I think darkness. Let's try a couple of those. We don't need any macabres. Fume Spitters. Pretty underwhelming in that matchup. I'll get rid of 2 of these. I'll get rid of 1 of these. And let me bring in that last darkness. You know what? Longboat's nice and all, but all that fat, I don't want to see these till we've got kind of the board control, so I'll lose a Longboat. Let's try this out. Maybe a Syphon Life. Nah, I'm going to keep those rats just to keep the clutter out. Yeah, that was thick. Salve. Upsuits, that is a sweet deck. I remember you crushing me with it just yesterday. Right when I saw you log in, I'm like, oh, crap. I hope he's not. And you were. That Renewed Faith, I haven't seen that since the Pestilence days. Nice to see that come back. It's a strong card. It's just one of those people don't ever dust off. Yeah, let's play first. All right, we got a good hand here. About all the land we need. We're going to keep this. We got some nice answers for his big fatties and even the Blastoderm here. So, yeah. Okay, here we are. Boop-a-doop. Yeah, Upsuits, is that your own design? Tell us about it. Looks very versatile. No offense, it's kind of easy to do with so much access power to the graveyard and recursion and such like that, but I swore you were running the Goblin Prowess last time. Is that not a thing right now? I don't want to use that on this. I'll let these dudes go. Or did you get rid of the Prowess Goblins, or we just didn't see them? Because I don't remember seeing that many blue men last night. Or whenever that was. All the games run together, I tell you. Oh, thank you for that, Upsuits. Alrighty, here comes some big thrashing mana. Where is our Village Rites now for that Footlight Fiend onto the Arbor Elf? Who knows? Is he running LD2? Nope. Here we are. Ready. Big fatties are going to have no problem getting through this, are they? You're right. Let me take this dude out, and we'll just attack here. So yeah, if you're just joining us, we're going to have a lot of emotes. They're all pending right now. Can't believe they took so long. The first time I put up an emote, it took 1 day. So I gave myself 4 this time, uploaded like 16 of them. And even the one that of my face that was already accepted that I upgraded, made it a little bit bigger. It's still pending. But we've got a lot of neat little ideas and chat and stuff like that going on with bits and stuff. So we're going to have our biggest thing is going to be able to, you're going to be able to see white bordered cards burned live on air if you spend enough of those little free bit tokens or whatever the hell they are. So good times. Ooh, man, these big old trample boys. Good times. Well, let's, I guess we'll, I do that and then I can double rock that. No sense in doing that. Not now. Let's pull off one of these here. We'll wait around. I'll take the damage, shoot the elf. That's the plan anyway, and then maybe verdict that dude out. Stem the bleeding. Who knows? Diamos, Cooper the Red, one of my favorite mana dorks. I have a Japanese worldwide foil sign. Oh. Very nice. Cooper the Red is an infamous jockey in our world. Wink, wink. Riding horse number 11. Well, that's got extra trample. There should be some sort of rule about that, don't you think? Double trample gives it like rampage or something. That'd be kind of cool. Alrighty, let's block here. You know what's coming. We're going to shoot the dork. Ping, pong. And what new devilry awaits us? We got trampled that first game. That was cool to see, though. All right. And he's going to have Rancors in hand. 8 life. Deck like that be good with Bonder's Ornament. All that extra mana. Maybe they're already running it. Who knows? It's about time, Village Rites. Got a nice pecking order here. Hopefully, I'll let it hit one more time, and then I might be too eager to pitch it. Now, if I'm on this list, streaming especially, this is when I draw land, as you all know. All right, let's get him down to 6 here. I'll attack one more time. Oh, all right, cool. We've got some more options, Governor. Saw the new Cecil Hotel on Netflix. Happened here in the LA area. Very disturbing when you don't know the details. Very was all over the news back in I think 2012 or something. Pretty good, very masterfully done the first episode or two, and then it gets a little not bad, but well, let's kill that. Where did his other? I swore he had another Rancor. Looks like we're going to a game 3 here, guys. People actually play Colossal Dreadmaw. This guy does. Made it work the first game. We're going into game 3 here. With that much ramp, not a bad call. So we've got a preponderance of removal. We're playing the old school Darkness. I believe Darkness was first in the Dark. The set that I came to on MTG. So what did I like? What did I didn't like? I want 2 Fume Spitters. I'm going to lose 2 Longboats. We are just not the aggressors here. In fact, I'm going to lose another one. And now that I know kind of the modus operandi of what they're going for. So this is just all kill stuff and eventually tinker down. Boop. Let's try this. Darkness is from Legends. Deimos with the knowledge. Yeah, good words there, Cooper the Red. That is true. That be true. Here we go. Yeah, we've got, courtesy of Scott Ackerman and Comedy Bang Bang, we've got, I'm going to keep this because of our friend Village Rites. We've got a 1-drop that, and we're on the draw. Used to have this show, Comedy Bang Bang's funny history with our show. I was really into it right before our Pauperganda in like 2015, 2016. That's when I started thinking up this crazy idea, at least the TV show side of it, or the spoof commercials, and Comedy Bang Bang was a big influence on the opening song, just trying to make it an earworm and really. But anyway, show got canceled. It's old news, blah, blah, blah. It's still really good. He's got a pretty cool podcast and everything, so go support him if you like that. But the first break we've got, they used to do these fake movie trailers, and they're just so, it's like in Hollywood, a lot of times the running joke is that it feels like a lot of movies are named and then made. So they come up with this cool name, and then they're like, yeah, and it'll be about this. And so that's kind of what these 3 trailers are about. So I found this old footage. I used to run it way back in like 2016 and redid it and made it look nicer. And so that's going to be our first break today as I go get a coffee refill. So like Sharknado, a little bit. Alrighty. Well, we have this and this. I don't know if they're going to have any sort of removal, but actually I'm going to lean on the Footlight Fiend in this scenario because of an Arbor Elf. Because that way I can Village Rites, draw, shoot, and then play the Scorpion. So that'll feel pretty nice if it works. Darkness. All right, the mana engine is on, baby. Woo! That's one thing I should look into, Shiraz, is getting a Ric Flair emoji face. It's probably some copyright strike, though. All right. Let's attack anyway, because he's got to do that. Or we just get free damage. Bonk. Oh, I thought it was when he blocks too. That's the wall of spheres. Never mind. Okay, we'll sacrifice this. We'll shoot this. Draw 2 cards. Oh man, I guess we'll play the Scorpion. Next turn will be fun. Probably should have popped the elf in response to casting the enchantment. How would I? Oh yeah, I guess could have rights right there. Did I have the mana? I don't think I did. It was on their turn. Yeah, I didn't have the mana. It's turn 2 after all. Now it's 3. Here we go. That tiger. I think I will wait. I'm just gonna wait around. Maybe I can get a Rancor out of the deal. I'm not sure. Don't want to be too reckless with that cast down. They are playing a whole lot of fat. Ugh. 3/3, 3/2. Let me get rid of this now. Bonk. Cut the life total down a bit. I think that's kind of underplayed in these ramp strategies. It's good to see. I know it's in some people's sideboards. I think Alex Ullman was the first one to have that in Eldrazi green. And I opened my eyes to it and I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. All right. Tragic Slip. Feeling good. Yeah, we'll just save it for the surprise value here. Feels good to have Darkness. Won't lie. It'll be the very first time I play it here. I'll be like, yeah, that was my neck. Sorry. Should probably mute the audio before I start cracking about. And we can always wait around for our rights to trip the slip, slip the trip the slip. Or, that darn wall makes attacking a little weird. I guess we'll just let this roll through. I'm running out of coffee. Alrighty, well, there's that. Unfortunately, it will live. Now then, what shall we have it kill? I like the Scorpion dying here a little bit more. Block here. Gain 2. He loses 2. And EOT will zap it. Pow! They have a Rancor in hand. Come on, draw something good. Do I really want to use that on a wall? I'm going to. I don't want that thing getting Rancor and holding off my Myr forever. Try to play some sort of damage here. And weather feels like cheating sometimes. Oh, weather the storm? Cracks a cough. What you talking about? There's a UFC event tonight, but I have absolutely no desire to see it. Usman's a great fighter, but good lordy, can he be boring. I predict a excessive hug fest. I like having Fume Spitter, so flexible, obviously against a little elf, but in a pinch you can always nail your own Myr and have like artifact shock damage going through, so it feels pretty cool. This dude's like just one blasterdom away from this turning into a tight game if we don't start drawing any sort of quality here, but good news, they're drawing like we are, so bad news, all of our dudes are doing like 1 damage, so in we go. Got blockers for days when we need them though. Yeah, I have got to learn more about Twitch and the whole gifty thing and stuff like that. I see there's some sort of present up there with little fight. I don't even know how am I supposed to interact with that? I'm so new to this whole emotes thing. I made them. I found this cool website too where I could test them and see them, and then, you know, it was pretty cool. If anybody needs to know how to make them, or let me know. I feel like I really know what I'm doing on those now. I even tried to animate a few and went down that rabbit hole, and then it was like, oh, it's not available. It's like, oh, okay. Show who has gifted subs, says Ross. Oh, okay. Gift to take. Yeah, there's one that says gift to take, and I don't know what that means. Like, do I have to click it to take it? Take it to click it? What's going on? I know they've got a Rancor in hand. So blocking's not going to do too much good here. Man, oh man. That darkness is feeling pretty good here. I think do we just attack here? I think we'll wait. Tempted to probably just take this. Awesome little fight. Vastly appreciated. Why wouldn't they play Rancor there? I'll let this through. I feel like that darkness could be preventing about double-digit pain. Ouch. All right, well, my hunch is proven correct. 2, 3, whop. Bambo, wambo. Play this too. Hey, check this out. Yeah, we could just have a lot of fun here. Right? Attack with everything. Trip, boom, pow. Let's do it. Attack. Whoa. Both Myrs will be able to take out the good stuff here. Yeah, so I'll do the double hit there, right? Yeah. Boink. All right, this will aim to the face. And then we'll just pop this all recklessly, like boom. This will be 5. Done. Actually, yeah, I should have tagged that with that and these to the face. That would have been better. I didn't do the math right on that. Sorry. I'll say okay for 5. Bam! Rats! Hit 1 here and 1 to the face. Booyah. And we still got a fog. Get to catch you live, he who dared. Usually watch your streams at work after the fact. Loved the week you were streaming every day. Yeah, that was actually a lot easier than I thought. I just, and I wouldn't be against it. It's just definitely, I think, people got a little too much of me. Yes. Flexibility is nice, but man, the views on YouTube were like, they were starting to get pretty consistently high, and then it was like, boom! I was like, yep. Less is more. Oh, thanks, Village Rites. Really nice of you to show up. This is a nail biter. Here we go. At least it's exciting. I'm happy to see. Not every day you get attacked with a colossal Dreadmaw. Not every day renewed faith ends your day, right? All right, well, this is going to make short work of this. We have to use darkness. Maybe they go all in on a vines here to just kind of really rub it in and overboard here. We'll say this. Who sees this coming? Darkness. But we're dead either way. I don't know if there's... This isn't black burn, so I don't think outside of like a Geth's Verdict effect or something, and maybe they've got vines. Geth's Verdict would help there. Oh, thanks a lot, Nick. Oh, my God. We lose to Dreadmaw. All right. He's got us. Let's double check the board here. Nope, there's nothing we can do here. Bam. All right, guys. Hey, enjoy these trailers. Hats off to this Phyrexian for trampling all over us. We'll be right back.
Everything was going great for Ned Eastman. The perfect wife.
You're the perfect wife.
The perfect job.
Gosh, I have the perfect job.
But he had one dark secret.
I never ever want to see another physician, ever.
Your only hope is to ingest one specific fruit every 24 hours. Or I can guarantee I will be seeing you. No!
Coming this summer.
You can't keep me away! You can't keep me away!
An apple a day.
Looks pretty great, right?
I don't know, Scott. I mean, it seems like the writers had a title first and then worked backwards from there.
I don't know what you're talking about, Reggie. I mean, it's a great title, great plot, interesting character, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree. But what we can both agree on is that this next movie I'm in is going to be pretty awesome.
After not having made the basketball playoffs in over 50 years, the Wilson High School Devils fought their way to the championship game when their star player was injured.
Now, Jimmy here, he gave his all in the first half. And we are going to honor his sacrifice. To Jimmy!
They might not have had vision,
No, actually, Jimmy, you already... Okay, if you need to do that one too.
but they had a lot of heart. There's no I in team.
I love that one even more.
Oh my gosh, I bet you there's even a third one.
Is there ever?
Hey, you. You know what that bright star is?
Polaris.
So you'd think that today of all days, you'd know not to lean against my wall.
Don't lean on an old crone's wall under the light of the northern star.
Attention Pauperganda Nights! Show your love of all things Pauper with our Ultra Deluxe Playmats. And true to our Pauper roots, the glorious artwork is 100% free.
The accoutrement that you will need. Accoutrement? What is that?
Just send an email to pauperganda@gmail.com with the subject 1, 2, or 3, and we'll send you the playmat file for free. All you need to do is visit our friends at inkgaming.com. Order yours today.
So maybe we can get some revenge. It looks like we're up against Phyrexian again. Maybe they're on a new list. Being that we will actually lead off with Fume Spitter, if indeed it is an elf-style deck. Who knows? Anyway, hopefully you guys like those old trailers. Oh, okay, it's a new deck. Feeder coming down. We're doing this immediately. Actually, should have attacked. Could have gotten 1 damage there. We'll lead off with another and another and pass the turn. Forgot that the Gary and Vita can't block, so could have snuck in for 1 there. Love me some Scott Ackerman. Good stuff. Okay. We've got big boys coming through. Alright. Tempted to play that Unearth. I'll wait for the rat, maybe. Yeah. I'll wait on it. I can always cycle it. Hi! Oh, hey, Orange Sushi. I'm reading backwards. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, Pauper people. It's a cool name. How did the moniker Orange Sushi come about? That sounds interesting. I'll try to let that manifest dude live and see how things go. Alrighty, Gowl Razor showing up. Grabbing back the carrion feeder. Deck is not doing us many favors here. I'm going to cycle this, trying to draw into some... Thanks, deck. That's really nice of you. Here's another swamp. Woo! I'm always curious on people's monikers online. What the names are, how they got them, that sort of thing. A lot of fights was from a levitation spell, I do know that. Well, we're going to eat that there. We're going to eat this here. We really need a Crypt Rat. Here a Crypt Rat. There a Crypt Rat. Everywhere a Crypt Rat. Block here. Block here. Let's see. He'll probably shoot that to that. This to that. That to this. And before any of this shenanigans go down, we'll try to do this. Not going to add up too much. Deck has 2-for-1 plays at all. I'm a bit confused. It's meant to be more fun build than competitive. B Lake Ore. Yeah, we last week I was bringing a list that I really believed in. We had some really bad beats. This one's I think it could be competitive, but we don't really focus on too many spiky builds for quite a bit of the time. Well, more about the fun and brewing and that sort of thing. And it's not representing well right now, that's for sure. Our boats aren't showing up. We're playing, getting flooded. Enough of the excuses. Well, we'll turn it around, hopefully. I really need a Crypt Rat here. I don't think all these other little blockers are going to do too much. Well, I could argue we could bring back... I'm just going to cycle here. Come on, something other than land. There we are. Help a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. My cat's names. Oh, everything else I tried was taken. Everyone has trouble pronouncing it. Ah, I see. Alrighty. And there's quite a few 2-for-1 plays, actually. If we draw into Village Rites and such, we can really kind of cascade into some stuff. So, Okinawa 24. Hey, how's your day going? Also, what deck are you playing today? We're playing a new roguish build. A lot of black 1-drops that don't care if they die or not. Been getting a little bit flooded today, though, but called Black Boat off of the new Funeral Boat. Trying to make that work with a bunch of creatures that don't care if they get pinned to the graveyard. Very decent against the better, like Delver. Been having a lot of success against even some Boros engines and stuff, but we've been seeing lots of rogue today. So, what shall we take down? I don't want to do that. Well, that'll still equal a creature. Let's kill as many zombies as we can. These sacrifices, that for the greater good. We do have cast down, so if we can keep their numbers down, maybe we can get on in there. Here we are. But hey, maybe it's our own funeral we're attending. A funeral longboat. Come full circle. And we have Faerie Macabre's main, and we have Bog's main, but they ain't helping us too much here. So, well, we've got an option there, don't we? That's just till the end of turn. Let me get rid of the big beater. And, yeah, we're just going to attack here. I'll get back 2 life if he wants to trip this. That's fine. Play this. As he rinses, repeats. Hopefully that Carrion Feeder doesn't come back with the 3-drop. I mean, the, yeah. The 2-2 Ghoul Colors chant. What is that one? Can be 2 for 2, and usually is. Oftentimes, grabbing back some sort of, but this sure isn't helping us. We had a, just how it goes, man. Sometimes you have screw games followed by flood games. And that happens, you kind of scratch your head and wonder about the universe. But I love me that Funeral Longboat. I know, Nichols, I didn't even look into that if you're still on. What did you end up getting at the Pauper Classic Tuesday? Because I know you played the boat against me. It was pretty sweet. Sacrifice creature, gain 1 life. Ooh, a little outlet there. We got 2 coming down, 1, 3. And wait for a little tap outage so that gnawing zombie doesn't chew on us. It's kind of a nasty artwork if I remember right. Ugh. He's just got like pants on. Good times. Yeah, let's see. 2, 4, 5. That's half our life. We gotta start. I'll get rid of the zombie. I'll still take 1 here because of the activation of the gnawing zombie. Surprised it doesn't say sacrifice a zombie. That's just creature. Surprised they're not running the Lampid. Isn't that a zombie? Bizzle Beekeeper. Okay, no more lands here. That would really suck. Yeah, and that's where I saw this card, but it's not going to do us much good here. He's just got us if he just sacrifices that. So we go to game 2. Longboat's a dead draw if you don't have a lot of creatures, which this deck has a lot of creatures. But they all got milled away. Viewing around Skull Raid. Is that the new discard or you draw? Not really a big fan of that one if I remember right. But all right, let's bring in a Tragic Slip. Macabres can probably, I mean, it would be nice to fly over, but I think I'll lose one of those Footlight Fiends. There's not many 1-power things that I'm too worried about here. We'll keep Cast Down in. I think we're going to bring in 2 Tragic Slips for the big fatties when they get big. We've got Fume Spitter for early on. Unearth to keep bringing stuff back, and Crypt Rats to rinse repeat. We'll get a little life engine if things get grim, and I think we're going to go with our friend Darkness again. Maybe to buy some turns. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's keep all the Macabres in. We can always trip them right out of the gates and Unearth right straight up. Don't like, not a fan of these in this matchup. Not a fan of that. I guess we'll go with 1 Darkness. Just for the hell of it. Yeah, that's the one I thought. I don't like a discard unless it's on a creature or it's organic, like something like Raven's Crime. When it's just by itself and your opponent goes Hellbent, it's just a dead draw. Yeah, I want to play first. Let's see what we've got. We've got a longboat early. We've got Crypt Rats. This feels okay. I'd rather not see that till much later in the game. But let's keep it. Nice to see a bog. Maybe it'll be active. So hopefully you guys saw that new Pauper Masters, usually a Brazilian event. We showed the commercial I made for it just yesterday. Had a lot of fun using that in the old tournament template that I did a couple years back. But that's an event that costs 2 tickets, and usually only Brazilians can play. But because of COVID and all that stuff, it's a worldwide event. All right. Here we go. We're going to just drop the boat. Now we immediately got a little bit of aggro game here. Here comes Carrion Fia. Another basic would be nice here. Wouldn't be too bad to flood a little bit here. And so this is kind of the mode of the day, right? We've got 3 drops. We've been flooded all day. We just need a basic here. We don't get it. And we have to use a bog and like kind of bad timing. So some days it's just against you. Now then, what's cool about the longboat though is once you set it out there, it feels like you kind of have hasted dudes. Like, so we'll drop a Macabre just to have a little air superiority, so we're not taking too much damage here, and be able to attack with that longboat immediately. Pretty cool. All right, we've got a cast down. We can wait on that. We'll drop the Macabre. We're just going to cast it. We've got air power. We'll crew it. A flying Macabre that sits down in a boat to travel across the river. River Styx. So be it. Gives the illusion that we've got a blocker next turn too, but they need to do a little bit better job with the interface when this isn't a creature. All right. Probably keep that other Macabre just for tricks. So we'll use our cast down on that other feeder ASAP. All right. 4 lands to R3. Would have been nice to have 3 basics and now draw the bog, but what you gonna do? Oh man, little fight with the emojis. Hey, Raven's no Raven. Ravno's Raven. Ravno's Raven. There we go. I do think I remember saying that a few times long ago. Good to see you and thank you for joining us here. We're taking a boat out for a spin today. All right. What do we have here? All right. That's fine. We'll just kill this. Play this. Tempted to play that rat, but he's just going to sack it to that to do that. Gotta wait a turn on that. I'm just going to kill the dude, and we'll sit back on the Macabre. And we in activation next turn, we can at least attack with the boat, unless he gets a sack outlet. What do you think of the Kaldheim Common, or Kaldheim Commons? Yeah, the green one's making an appearance. I like the Forced King Heralds, whatever, and then this Longboat's probably one of my favorite in the aggro realm. Raven's Form might be a thing in sideboards. Surprised to see so much use out of that Packmate. Well, he's only got 2 zombies, so I'm going to nix them both here. All we can. This and this. Bring back a zombie at random. Oh, there's no zombies. Okay, now's when we want to see another land here, deck. Okay, especially now. Land. What do you think? There's a few outs here. I'm just gonna shut that guy down here. We need a swamp to set the board up a little bit here. Probably gonna use that darkness pretty soon. We might fall to zombies too. No. Well, if not now, when? Let's go. Keep us in the double digits. It's strange for black to have a fog effect. As the formats roll on, the more options and toys we get. Swamp. All right. So I can play the rat. I can activate it and block with the boat and sack it to shoot those, or we'll just see. Got a Macabre Rites. I guess we could pull off too. It's all depends. What do they got? What do they got? Well, let's try this. We'll crew this for this. Boop. We'll block the Ghoul Razor. Maybe. Packmate, that's the one. Bam. And just keep things alive here if we need to. I do love holding rights in scenarios like this. When it dies, target creature in opponent control gets that. Alrighty. I guess we'll just eviscerate the board here on their turn. I mean on our turn, because I want the boat to live. It's not a creature now. Here we go. Cool. Woo. Yeah, we're not feeling too good on our life total here. I'll activate just for one here. Cool, cool. Let's activate a rat and then come over with the boat. Booyah. Hiya! It's an artifact lightning bolt. Now they're drawing like we've been drawing. Another swamp. Uh-oh. What is this? Can hold back. We like to see this. You know what? Let me crew this here. Done. We'll attack. Maybe they'll just block it and we don't have to use the Myr. In combination with the rats, there's kind of a 2 + 2 = 5 sometimes in scenarios. It can get pretty fun with the Crypt Rat here. I sense some sort of shenanigans. This is going to flip over and do some nastiness. Turn face up. Return all zombies from all graveyards to their owner's hands. Yikes. Huh. When it dies, that happens. When it dies, that happens. Ghoul Razor, Fiend. I think we're going to get rid of some stuff here. I'll get rid of the Feeder and the Ghoul Razor. That was pretty cool. But they come to his hand. But boy. There be lots of 1-drops. Matey. Let us, I guess we'll wait till EOT. I only play Pauper and Commander. They seem to be more fun formats, says Ravens No Raven. Yeah, I totally agree. My son and I have a Commander deck built now, finally. I'm not too into it, but I like to play Pauper regardless. Just non-rotation, you get a card, you keep it in your collection forever. In paper, not so easy. Sometimes classics like Rancor or Counterspell. Feels like you want to have like 50 of them in your list. Let's see if they have any sack outlets here. Don't write until something going to die, says Cardbreaker. Good advice. I'll try to remember. So that will die. Let's go like this. Yeah. Here we go. See, I will write right now, actually. Shoot here, get some options. Alright. Darby a Scorpion. We've got that other little dude in there. Let's, 1, 2, 3, and then we can attack with the boat. That'll be pretty cool. Rancor brings back memories. I like this card. Rank Officer. 1, 2, 3. They've got that one dude back. Let me do this here so he has no targets. I'll say done. Play this guy out. Go like this. And then attack for 3. Yes. A scorpion in a boat that looks like a scorpion's tail. It's the Scorpion Longboat. I'm a sucker for alliteration. I just like the sound of black boat. That's the reason I played it. And nothing else. So that zombie Infernal Caretaker. Interesting tech. Especially in a deck like this. Nice, our Bog showed up. What was that? Turn 2. That was very frustrating. Now I'm liking Footlight Fiend. There's so many 1-drops in that. So I'll bring back in one. I'll lose the darkness. We'll bring in back both 2 Footlight Fiends. So we've seen we lost to a Graveyard. Awesome build by Upsuits. I just called it USA Control because it was red, white, and blue. And look, we've got 4 Macabres main and 2 Bogs. And against Graveyard decks, it doesn't feel like it's enough. Just don't draw it at the right times. Maybe we need to play Sign in Blood. Or maybe we don't need to play this deck. It's cool to see you, says Ranos Raven. Missed your show. I'm normally working. It's hard these days. Oh, you can always catch us on YouTube, my friend. Yeah, things have changed drastically since the last time you were around with the pandemic and jobs and all kinds of stuff. What an ugly hand this is. Here's all the lands again and none of the stuff. We have 24 creatures, I think. Yeah, we're going to mulligan that. You know, guys, sometimes the digital boogeyman is just after you. Do you see these last 2 hands? We've got a mole. All right, we'll keep this. At least we got a board wipe. We'll get rid of this and another one. Yeah, we'll say done. And now this is where we don't draw any more lands. It's like, yeah, we'll just keep you stuck at 2. How you like that? Booyah. Actually, like hearing about bad beats with some other people just so I know it's not just me. Terrible mulligan. Y'all see, you've got 20 lands. Might be on a tad bit too much, but I don't want to get screwed because we have things like the activation of Crypt Rats and the retrace mechanic. But come on now. It's a little ridiculous. Alrighty, we're back online. Here we go. We'll drop the Scorpion and here we are. Another hand, recycling back a land. Hope you have done your village rites to the MTGO gods. No, I have forgotten. You're right. Okay. They're using a card to let me gain 2 life. Interesting. I want to save that for the feeder. I don't mind taking 1 all the time. We'll let this go. Don't like this recurring, though, so I'd like to see a Bog or Macabre show up pretty soon. I'm just going to do this because we have 2. And I'd rather them lean on tapping out, attacking for 1, and getting rid of 1 answer than investing in the board right now. Feeling a bit fragile. Elder Horse God, yes! A white bordered card must be sacrificed. Oh, I know, right? Where did I put him? got them around here. Oh, there they are. Yeah, so if you're just joining us, we're going to have maybe next week, I don't know, those little bits of emotes and stuff. You can, we're going to be able to burn white bordered magic cards live. If that'll be the top tier. I think it's 10,000, whatever they are. Emote bits, the little freebie things you get for just watching and such. So good times. Okay, here we are. And the zombies are here. Okay, well, we've got this coming our way. That feels pretty cool. Yeah, we could trip 2 and then trip 1 on the stack. Wipe the board. I'll just wait and do that. I love mono black, but it's so hard to play now, says Ronos Raven. It's a darn good color. I just think people are set in their ways. You don't see enough zombies list. About a year or two ago, I know it started seeing some love. It's pretty cool. Okay. I think I'm going to pull the trigger here, guys. First, we will block just in case. Let's see. I activate for 2. And then in response, I activate for 1. I believe that's how it works. But just to play it super safe, I'll activate for 2 twice. Boop. See, done. And I'll activate for 2 again. By holding down Control. Yeah. Let's do it that way. Doot, doot, doot. And if need be, we can triple rights on that, but if there's anything tricky in response, we've got Fume Spitter activation here. All right. Whambo. Down come the manifested dudes, and out they go. Double Wrath Rats. Roar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we can just EOT this. My wife says to play fairies. That's her favorite, says Ronos Raven. This deck, so far, I think I've played Delver or Fae or whatever 3 times, and I've got it all 3 times. And I think you can see why. Crypt Rats and Fume Spitters and all kinds of good stuff. If it's a zombie card, what's he getting back? Emissary. All right. That's cool. Kind of goes hand in hand with the Emissary, right? We block, kill, boom. I think that's how that works. I can just shoot it. All right, here we go. We'll just attack here. All right. I'll do that. I think I'm going to play my rat. And then I'll play this. We'll get rid of the graveyard shenanigans. Hiya! Now, thank you for showing up, Bojuka Bog. The Dark Fae has been a pretty good deck lately with the Snuff Out and the Gurmag Angler. Seen that a lot. Save the white border. And the white border hate, says Pauper Tim. Never. I know, watch that. If this PC is everything's getting, YouTube will be like, you know, oh, your channel's supporting violence against white bordered cards. That would not surprise me these days. 14-13. It's anyone's game, folks. We've got tricks for days. Let's go. Attack. What do we got here? What do we got here? Thinking I want to trip some stuff. Let me do this in response. Shoot you. Draw 2 cards. See what our options are here. Options. 2. We'll put 2 on the stack here. Done. And then we'll put one on the stack here. Done. So go down. So it comes down. Crypt Rats round number 2 shows up. Hold for the rights. Where's the circle? Oh, yeah. We could do that, right? I'll drop the Myr. He wants to use removal on it and take 2 more. That's cool. If anything, we got a nice draw turn next turn. What's your favorite Magic card at Pauperganda? Oh, of all time, easily the one that paid my rent for a while. It's Contract from Below, back when I used to play for Ante. How's that for old school? Careful, Ranos Raven. Alrighty. Yeah, that's easily my favorite. 6-10. Oh no, it's anyone's game. It's kind of hellbent against hellbent with our hand the way it is. Cool. Yeehaw. I will pop this now. I want some options. We'll do this here. Go like this. Keep the board nice and clean. 2 cards to none. All right. Sweet. I'll drop here. Black versus black. Who shall attack? This is when, if I'm on that list, I play. Oh, I knew it. I just had a feeling. I'm like, this is when they're having luck like me and they top deck Carrion Feeder. It's like, but this time I'll learn my lesson. I will attack first and then sack. Cool. Or do none of the above, right? So we can wait till something's on the stack. Not the most offensive game. Who knows? Maybe I should put Bone Picker back in this, right? Sure would feel better than this. I'm not going to wait around for any cutesy plays. We're just going to go for it. Tragic Slip. Black, yeah. Boy, I used to, like I said, play for Ante, and people just didn't know that was the summer of the Skull too. That or towards the end of it. No, I think that was the year before. But yeah, I had like a semester off, and our rent was piddly, my wife and I. But I remember just going to the store and playing Forced Ante, where I'd pick out something from your binder and you pick something out from mine, and whoever won it, because playing games for like one swamp or something wasn't worth it. It was I miss the gambling days. I believe when Magic Online first came out, I swore they had some Ante feature just for like the first day or something. It went away really quick, but Bone Picker. Yeah, I tried Bone Picker. It was in the first, like, I don't know, 10 times I played it, but down comes Longboat. Attacking with Fae. And we can block with the Longboat. All right. Yeah, Contract from Below was just unfair. Alrighty. There'd be a W, guys. Okay. Well, hey, I'm going to take this win, go use the restroom, and I'll be back right after Wiki Bear, courtesy of Conan O'Brien from long ago. Be right back, guys.
I can answer any question you have. I'm Wiki Bear.
Okay, Wiki Bear, what's the most successful movie ever released in China?
Checking now. The 2014 film Transformers: Age of Extinction has earned over $1.7 billion, making it China's biggest blockbuster ever. Yay!
I wouldn't have guessed that. Thank you, Wiki Bear.
Speaking of explosive action, the ancient city of Pompeii was completely destroyed by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, which buried 20,000 Roman citizens under scorching hot ash.
Okay, that's interesting to know.
Imagine being burned alive in a literal hell on earth, with temperatures hot enough to cook a rotisserie chicken. Make mine extra crispy, yay!
Okay. Wiki Bear, maybe we shouldn't get into the details there for kids. Kids don't want to hear that.
Many of the victims were Roman slaves. What a gruesome end to a miserable life. I'm Wiki Bear.
All right, well, anyway, Wiki Bear, thank you.
Now their corpses are on display for gawking tourists, robbed of dignity even in death.
Okay,
Yay!
Wiki Bear, let's change the subject. Here's another question, okay? When did Disneyland first open?
That's easy. The happiest place on earth opened its doors on July 17th, 1955 in Anaheim, California.
That's exactly right.
And you know who never got to ride Space Mountain? The sailors on the whale ship Essex, which was attacked and sunk by an angry whale in 1820. The starving survivors quickly resorted to cannibalism, using the scalding hot sun to cook their own shipmates' organs. I'm Wiki Bear.
Okay, we should have just stuck to Disneyland, I think. That's, yeah.
The captain even ate his own cousin after promising the boy's mother he'd protect him. Must have been an awkward family reunion, yay!
Okay, Wiki Bear, that's good. We got...
Hey, guys. All right, here we go. Cutting Wiki Bear a bit short here, and off we go. All right. Ooh, a little lizard emote. I don't think I've seen that one before. And after a day of flood, we are left with a bog. I'm in stereo because my headphone's in. We're going to mulligan this. All right, well, we've got the right sack combo, so we'll keep it, even though our deck's really trying to screw us here. Cousins always taste better, huh? Oh, yeah, Wiki Bear, I love that stuff. Keep this. We're not sure what we're up against here. We do have a first turn Faerie Macabre. I'll get rid of the Crypt Rat here. Watch, it's elves. Yeah, Wiki Bear is going to be one of our new emotes. It's already made. We're just waiting for pending approval. I don't know. You know, I'm new to the Twitter universe. Aha. Interesting. Are the emotes working now? Let me see here. What we got? Oops. Sorry about the jumpy screen. Boop. Pop. I thought I saw the, whatchamacallit there. Ah, jumpy screen. Here we go. Okay. Enough of this stuff. Here we are. Hey, it's their turn. Are they messing up? Twitch universe. All right. It's another black deck. I think I've seen enough of those. God, come on. Another zombie list? It's ridiculous. Gonna make for a boring show. Let's put an end to that quick. Boop. Maybe we'll get them to jump on removal. I like that little Footlight Fiend. But it's Rakdos. You have to play a mountain. Zombies are awesome. Yeah, they're pretty underplayed. At least you are prepared with 4 main deck Faerie Macabre. Yeah. When it dies, do something. Okay. Well, let's see something die here. Pop. I like that sparring construct. Does he got an instant creature? We shall see. And the Bone Picker is showing up. All right, well, we can trade with the Macabre. We can cast this turn if we need to. Village Rites showing up. Yeah, let's see. Let's have some fun. We'll discard this. Then we'll unearth our Macabre. And we got a nice blocker. Everything that this can kill, this can usually kill, I think was the premise I came up with, because we have so much, tend to have so much removal. And I'll play it a bit easy. We'll just play the Footlight Fiend here. Double rights. I don't know. Suck if they wipe the board, but it's pretty unlikely given the types of decks we're playing here. Just highlight. Yeah, I'm glad that symbol is black and white in the order it is. Make no mistake. I was studying that quite a bit. I was like, I want this to work on normal mode and dark mode. If you're like me, you like everything in dark mode. Screens in your face all the time. Not fun to... Ooh, Lampet. All right. This is more of my Sun style. Lampet of Death's Vigil. That's right, that isn't a zombie. The other, I take back what I said. I thought the other opponent was playing that other zombie. I think that's a 1/3 and does the same thing, but it is a zombie. This is not. This is a nymph enchantment creature. Woo! And I think I'm just going to block here. I don't want to be taking 3. We do have some air superiority. Not superiority. The potential to have it. I'm just going to block. Death touch this. I got death touch. It's called damage. Yeah, Ranos Raven, that's kind of what I was running into. It wasn't the roadblock I wanted it to be. People just kill it or trade. And I was like, well, Macabre is like super organic. And then I put in Macabre and I faced like Tron like twice, got him both times because I had Macabre's main and can do that little neat Unearth trick. And I was just having a good old time. Well, let's see if we can get in for some free damage. I'm going to attack. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. It's always best when you have untapped mana. That'd be good times. We know it's a black deck, obviously, and their graveyard probably matters, but as long as this isn't something like aforementioned zombies, it looks to be a little bit different. I like all the rogue we're running into today. Alrighty. Well, yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to do this for the ability here. I am going to hit this just because he can't eat it. Just want to draw the cards more than I want to do some damage here. Oh, it's when it dies. I thought it was when it comes into play. Alrighty. Cool. I think I should wait. Fume Spitter now, Fume Spitter later. Let's play the Spitter now. Yeah. This is true, Cooper the Red. Yeah, oftentimes in tournament practice you'll see like the little lingo, it'll say like good decks and no swamps or no mono black control. We'll let this through. Lamped's such a good card, and especially in draft. Limited, it is awesome. And we've got our own little tricks here, don't we? I go like this. Play our own Myr. Yeah, we can't really kill that. I'll try to buck shoot the Lamped next turn, maybe. Who knows? Ranos Raven. Yeah, it's just a good creature, you know? I mean, it trades with Delver all day long. Or Bone Picker, as we saw. I don't know why Mono Black Control doesn't play at main. Especially over some other card that I'm often fond of bitching about. Wink, wink. All right. Let's, no shenanigans here. I'm just going to pop this here. Aim this to the face. I want to get some swamps so I can just kind of wipe the board here, rinse, repeat, and hopefully turn on Crypt Rats. There we go. Kind of a time I wanted to see extra goods showing up here. So, don't want to play this until I've got the goods. Let's get rid of the big Lamped. We're going to eat a life here. That'll suck. But then I can at least Bojuka Bog for something. Just can't count on drawing another swamp to be able to wipe the board with the Lamped out. Yep. Down he goes. Booyah. And tempted to do that right now. If I shoot that, then he's hellbent. But I've got a blocker the other way. Probably best to just keep the blocker. We'll slow roll this. They're hellbent. We've got 2 cards, one of which is inconceivable. I have Turbo Reanimator, says Reynolds Raven, but no, it's not so good. I just love old Mog's Crusher, yeah. That's often my problem. I'm out of the tournament scene till Tron exits, and because so, sometimes I'll, just kind of go off on a wayside of roguiness, but I think that's why you guys tune in and stuff. I always try to play a different deck every single week. And if I do that, I take 3 in a perfect world. 1, 2, 3, and then I can activate for 2, or I can shoot. That gives a counter. I'll block here, and then I'll make this a 2. That's a counter, folks. It's not for the turn. It's forever. Take that, you Nightmare Nymph. I believe ant colonies have nymphs, too. I think it's the larva stage. I can't quite remember. Well, we've got 2 rats. I'm just going to go for it here. That's quite a bit of life if he points it at our face. We'd be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I activate 5, 6. We'll be at 11. Or it could be a 10. I'll just do it here. Done. Yield. Clean slate, hopefully. Double activation. I think we're at 11 at the end of turn here. All right. So yeah, this coming Wednesday, going camping in the San Fran area. Going to see some good friends and hopefully not get rained on. Won't lie, probably going to be miserable on Saturday morning because we're coming back late Friday. So next week I might play Burn. If I play Burn next week, we're going to run into like a bunch of Weather the Storm decks. Visions, yes, very powerful commons. I like to go the extra mile in Crypt Rats and get the old school crypt-looking ones. And none of the white borders. I think I have a white bordered Crypt Rats. Maybe we should burn that one too. Uh-oh. Deck's not being very nice to us right now, is it? We're at 11. I'm going to hold. Not sure what our opponent's on, but it looks to be kind of a go wide strategy. So I was tempted to run Vampiric Link. Honestly, I just wanted to throw Darkness in there to see how it felt live, And plus, I've shown off Vampiric Link on Crypt Rats before for gratuitous amounts of life. Just how that goes. Alrighty. Where's our... We're not going to live too long with this scenario, are we? You ready? Well, I think we're just going to play Macabre here. And then we'll just block. You can get a foil 7th edition, yeah. The only card that I play with that's white bordered is Wild Growth. Okay, a sacrifice style. Interesting. Boy, I'm not liking this. I think we just hold off. Yeah, the foil I know, but the only thing I like more, or dislike more than white borders is foils. Not more. I don't see the draw, especially online. Sometimes they're so hard to read, and in real life they kind of bend a lot. I know a lot of times it's just, if you look at anybody's collection and you see some distortion in the pack, it's like, yep, that's a foil. Yeah, good points, Nimchimsky. That's right. Those are brutal. Okay, good. That guy's going to get burly. We at least got a blocker, and we're going to have to pitch our rats again. Fortunately, they're going to gain a lot of life off that Lampent. My son's going to love this game if I lose, which is looking more and more likely with all this mana our opponent has. So we're going to have to sacrifice and take some damage and do lots of other things. Let's see. Shall we do this? Shall we do that? 1, 2. All foils were flatter and more foily, says Tefis. Yeah, let's see. Let's attack and see if we can get in some free damage. We're gonna lose 6 life here because of the activation of that Lampid. So hopefully we can at least hit him. Hey, all right, cool. We get to hit. Sweet. Now I could play the Footlight Fiend and trip for 2. I ain't gonna roll like that though. Play the rat. Activate for a very painful 3. Because our opponent's with it. And it's going to activate that Lampid too. We've got the old Unearth. They've got the new one. What is that? Like a sliver? No matter how deep you bury it, some evil refuses to stay dead. That's a good quote. 2, 3. Making sure our math is right. Oh. Yeah, they might... Well, when they sacrifice that, that gets bigger. Let's chill out on that. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I should probably block that. Yeah, how do we fix that? Little fight that welcome aboard generic user. Kensky, thank you for that. Awesome. I just wish it said welcome aboard Kensky. I don't know how we fix that. So the problem here is that if he sacrifices a creature, this triggers. He's going to do it 3 times, and that's going to put him out of range. So I'm kind of forced to block hit and hope that we... if I did that to that... No, it doesn't matter if I play that out either. Hi, Blink User. Thank you for that little fight. Yeah, for all my editing prowess and such, I can be a bit of a Luddite when it comes to especially new technology. That's what I like to say. Ooh, this is getting grim. I've got to block that Mortician Beetle. I don't think we're winning this one. Yeah, he should sack that Myr immediately, targeting the rat, because then everything gets bigger. Oh, he's not going to do that, eh? Okay. Well, I'm going to activate this in many stages. Done. We'll say okay. See if he falls for the 0 trick. A lot of people get real eager to do their tricks. Make sure to hold down control when you do this. Crypt Rats is one of the more confusing online plays. We'll say done on this, which lets you report to it. Let's say done on this. We'll say done on this. And we'll let this one go. I'm trying it twice. Come on, fall for it. Yeah, I think he should have sacked the Perilous Myr to the Crypt Rat. That would have put the Mortician Beetle at 2, and then he could have kind of chosen from there. Even kept the Home Picker back. Who knows? What does he have here? Yeah, he's going for it. Okay. Figured you did not have the alert set up, partly because you use a different stream program than most do. Nope, not anymore, Kaczynski. I use Streamlabs OBS, which is the one most people use now. So I just don't know how to roll that out at first glance. This is going to go in our favor greatly. I think our opponent thinks that we're tripping for 3, and we're not yet. Okay, now let this be a lesson to you folks of the Lampad Persuasion. Yeah, either way, that Mortician Beetle died. I think our opponent misclicked a little bit there. Who knows? Let's see what they're doing here. Oh, okay. Well, cool. We're going to lose a bit. Yeah, and I'm not going to let those keep going through. So just to double check, our opponent's tapped out, hell-bent, and we're going to take a lot of life here, courtesy of our own guys, but I could have gone... Yeah, Dreamer Stingo, I often try to fit that into initial designs. I'm just, honestly, just a little too impatient. I don't like looking at it for turn after turn after turn. Obviously, it's nice to draw it late, but... We lose our team, but it only costs us 2 life. Well, more than that because of all the Lampet activations, but... So many triggers. And down goes Macabre. We've got a creature, though. Can we go all the way? 19-3? I doubt it. Thanks, deck. It's so nice of you to give me a swamp when I've already got 7. Well, 6 anyway. All right, -2 bogs. It's only 5. Pretty grim here. Definitely want to bring in Syphon Life in this matchup. They will go long, and I'll probably lose on time if I was to go to Vegas and bet on it, but we shall see. I'm just going to try to keep up the pressure here. Those Lampets go a long way. 1-3-2. They're kind of like the Augur of Bolas for black. Yeah. Come on, just keep drawing swamps. Draw like I've been drawn. Uh-oh. Don't be a bone picker. No. Huh. Boy, we're almost dead. He's using my favorite tech where it's like, go ahead and block it. You're going to take some damage. Uh-oh. All right, we're definitely Snogglesworth in the house. The Aura Mage to the stars for all you Jeopardy fans, or Pauperty, I should say, right? I don't think we're getting out of this turn. They're drawing 2 cards. We'll be at 1 life. They've got 18. This is looking grim. I'm going to call this Death because that's what my son calls it, and he's got a very similar build. Yeah. Okay, come on. Draw dead. A lot of swamps. A lot of swamps. Look, I didn't mean for me. Come on. We got this. We've only got to attack 9 times and hope that they draw 9 swamps. Oh my God. I thought the pizza rolls was one of your commercials until I saw the end credits for it. The Totino's? Is it was that on the Super Bowl? I don't know I don't think I know the commercial yet. Oh, all right. Well, we can't block that. This is when we need a 0-3 or something, right? You would make a good... I don't know what that means, Ranos Raven. Twitch gave an ad for the stream. Oh, I see. Okay, well, we can't live here because we can't block them because of the sack, so we might as well save our clock. We've already used 10 minutes to lose the first game. Good job, Detling. I should probably put that in the chat, like, fairies, please, or no mono black control. All right, here we go. Oh, I win the match. Well, I didn't, but our opponent goes away. All right. Well, I tell you what, if we see another black deck, I think I'm just going to roll over, and then we'll just hopefully we play into something else. But here we go into the next one. Our opponent quit out of that one, which I'm not bummed about. Those games are going to go long. It's going to turn into a Syphon Life war, and like I said, I predict it going a bit long. Yeah, so if you're just joining us, we're playing this rogue creation called Black Boat because of the new Funeral Longboat and all of our 1-drops that don't care if they die. We've got all kinds of good. Sometimes we make them die via this or this, and then the Footlight Fiend. We can target nothing with Macabre on turn 1 and unearth it. So for a 2/2 flyer on turn 1 and the nice board wrap, wipe and Crypt Rats. And we're trying out a new little tech, a little bit cutesy with darkness in the side. So we'll see. Alrighty, we got 4 lands. We got 3 creatures. I guess we'll keep this. Whenever a creature with power 1 or less is put into your graveyard, you may return that card to the battle. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I looked into that card Breaker. Even Innocent Blood, too. Thought about that. All valid options. All right, it's a mountain. I'm happy. This deck playing pretty fast. Let's see where we can go. Come on, show me an island. Hey, all right. There's Augur. Let's open up the cheat sheet. Uh-oh, no, 3-color deck. What is this new devilry? What swamps am I using? Let's see. It is from Sam Burley, I believe. I always like these ones. They got kind of a Halloween mist to them. Here we are. We'll play this. We got a Macabre engine. Don't think we're going to need the flyer. Seeing as how we've got 2 Fume Spitters and a Myr. All right. Suggesting that they've got access to, what would be the card? Grimhag Angler. Yeah, I'm just going to smash in with that Perilous Myr, target the bolus, and force them to have. They're probably running like a cannonade package, maybe, I would think. Feeling okay with our blockers the way they're set. Here we go. And most importantly, no Hedrons. Yeah, I don't really like the look of the Hedrons very much. So in a scenario like this, if they do have cannonade, they play it. We lose 3 creatures. They lose a creature, and they take 4 damage. I'm cool with that. Really tempted to play that other Fae here. I'm going to wait. I think Spinning Darkness is working fine again. I've been playing it for a year now again. Oh, very nice. Oh, this is interesting. I do this. I can just do this. Speaks to that they have maybe the fairy package, like in the Spellstutter Sprites or something like that. What was this interesting cast down? 2, 3, 4. They do have Angler Math already. Boy, our longboats sure are hiding from us, aren't they? Kind of frustrating. So now any death to our creatures kills the bolus, but we might want to just point that at their face. Not quite sure. What do we have here? Another bolus. All right. Swamp Dispel showing up. We don't have too many instants outside of our cast down. There we go. Let's see, we probably want to cast our dudes now, right? With the Crypt Rat. Let's attack. All right. I think I'm going to play the rat. This can be fireworks. This is like tripping a fuse, all tied together fireworks. It's like pop for 1, 2, 4, 5. Feels like it's going to rain today. I'm getting a little hopeful. Oh, Rhinos Raven. Yeah, there's best deck of all. Tron runs every color, every spell. What do you want? It's got it. The Longboat shows. I like seeing this now. There's no reason to not just play this land here. I'll play the Longboat. Now, it's pretty easy. Longboat love, excited to come aboard. Alrighty. Let's come over. Getting in for 1, I'm happy with that. I'll keep that spitter back. Ooh, that Sulphurous Myr sure looks pretty. Wow, that would be neat to experience. Fire and snow. Sounds like our fake gin and tonic commercial, right? Fire and ice, the Jace chili vodka, Bonder's Ornament and Prismatic Lens. Nice little poem there by Nim Chimsky. Thorn of the Black Rose showing up. Cool. So what I'm going to do here, I think, is wipe the board. Because we can play Fume Spitter and attack with Longboat. I think that's the plan. Yeah. We'll do stuff like that. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Wham! Done. Boom. Watch the fireworks, folks. Woo! As we do a artificial fire blast to the face. We will get back Monarch at instant boat speed unless they have Vapor Snag. That'll suck. Let's do... Yep. Okay. Yep. We know they have Chainer's Edict. A few other trips. I'll get this out while we can. We'll crew it. As the rat jumps aboard the boat. And attacks. Yeah! Captain, full throttle ahead. The boat approaches. Alright, we'll just let it go here. Come on, show me cast down. Alright, that's cool. We know they got this spell in hand. But we've got the Monarch and a rat on board. Feeling okay. I'm sure we're going to get edicted here. That's a phrase. We're up on life, so we might as well make them take 2 more. So done. Watch they drop a plane and pull out Renewed Faith. Or what was that? Round 1? Like, what? Right. Play your other swamp. Or did they? I don't... Did they pitch the other one? I thought they had the other swamp down when they drew that one. So the boat is a good idea. Yeah, it plays really nicely. We haven't seen it too much today. It's kind of frustrating. Well, let's see. What shall we do? Let's play the Fiend. It'll probably get countered. Counter spell. We'll play Fume Spitter. Cool. We'll crew this. Done. What is this new devilry? Okay. Okay. Well, step right up, next pilot. It still works. We attack. I run all 4 because they only cost 2, and I always like seeing them early. You want to play them before the creatures. As you can see, it treats it like a 3/3 artifact haste. Can feel pretty cool. I'm going to leave back the Macabre just because we can play it and attack for the win. Opponent's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more, but you see, it's not a creature now, so Chainer's Edict's not going to do too much. Oh, yeah, we got this. Okay. I think they just didn't know that that's still a creature. We know they've got that. Okay, probably rocking another counterspell here. Blue has such an embarrassment of riches. And then you add Tron lands to it. Oh my god. Craziness. Augurabulus. Well, at this rate, we're just going to bring back the rats. We won't even fly in with the boat. But cast down. All right. Not needing a Macabre here yet. Let's try to do this. Crypt Rat. You know what? Yeah, we'll do Crypt Rat. Should have clicked a little slower. I might have accidentally hit Footlight Fiend. That would really suck. Oh, okay, cool. Well, we'll hold down control and we'll activate for 2. In case there's any shenanigans going on. Oh, I think that's the concession trigger. Yep. Alrighty, so this is Grixis control. Yeah, we're going to want some Duresses. How about all of them? Crypt Rat's okay, but maybe just 2. It is nice to wipe the board, though. What to lose, what to lose. We're probably going to be seeing some order of Gurmag Anglers. Felt like, yeah, Ravens, Ranos Raven, that's kind of like, I know I sound like excuse monger or something, and I'm definitely guilty of that sometimes, but not with this one. This is a pretty solid little beater list. I mean, it's not going to 5-0 any tournaments or anything, but it's a lot of fun in the practice room. That's what we're all about, showing you guys some new stuff, and doesn't usually care if its creatures die. And most of my games, when I'm just kind of chilling out and playing, go like that. I keep little tallies, just little hash marks and stuff like that, and pretty good lists usually. Let's lean on damage a little bit more. Maybe lose 2 Fume Spitters until we see Macabre show up. I don't know. Tragic Slip, worth it? Not worth it? A lot of stuff's dying. Let me bring in 1 Syphon Life just for a long game. Ha! Crypt Rat. Oh, Frank Dini. He could because he held down control. Nice to hear from you. I don't think you've chimed in on the chat before. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, one of the other cool things we're going to be doing once our bits come online, other than burning live white bordered Magic cards on TV or on whatever you call this, streaming, is we're going to do some live deck tech. So if you know you're going to do it or whatever, you can send the list at Little Fight or us, and then we can, I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. Probably in chat we'll just build your list and tweak it live, and have kind of a community input, my input, whatever input you want. All right, we got Village Rites in the house. We like this hand. We'll keep it. Only thing better is this was like 1 Unearth, and we had a Village Rites combo, but it's okay. Sometimes I get a little too eager with Village Rites. You just want to see what Santa brought you, right? This is a cool list. Thank you. I think so. It sure didn't start that way. But we ran into a buzzsaw friend of ours, Upsuits, who is playing probably the Nemesis build of this. And then we had a close loss to Big Green. It was a top deck, and we top decked the Swamp. So one of those days when the win-loss ratio makes it look a little lopsided. But oh, Gurmag Angler's always good. Here we go. Go ahead and kill our stuff. We don't care. We've got enough. Hey, that's kind of catchy. I've been here a couple of times. Enjoyed it both times. I was playing Hellboy. Oh, cool. I like that. Frank Dini. Now, how'd you get that name, Frank Dini? I always like to know these things. Okay, we're going to attack, and then we're going to sack the Fiend to kill the Delver, because that's how I roll. Oh, we could do that, too. Let's go. Here we are. The only thing I don't like about Angler is, now when it has lifelink, that thing's a horse. But most times against decks like this, you just block it all day long. But it's a great card. Don't make me no mistake. My son's made a new ramp deck with all kinds of Pauper All-Stars. Like it's a, what is that? It's black, green, and red. And man, he gets those Gurmags online like turn 2 or 3. I mean, it's not Pauper, but it is brutal. Let's invest. I can Duress next turn. It's similar to my Italian last name, so I sort of compacted it, says Frank Dini. Okay, hey, that's cool. Makes sense. Jund, that's it. Cooper the Red, sorry about that. I always like hearing the story of the monikers. Oh. Well, we end a little bit stronger there. Our opponent's a little mana screwed. Let's see what we would have drawn. Another Duress. That would have been a bloodbath. We've got the card draw. We've got graveyard removal and such. Let's visit the deck list here before we call it a day. Technically, we ended up going, what is that? 3-2, but had one concession there. Maybe I should play one more. You guys want another one, or you've had enough of this list? I'm not sure. I can't read the room, so let me know in the chat if you like maybe one more. Hopefully it's not like teachings. I'll run away, hide under a pillowcase. So yeah, we've got a lot of basics. 18 of them, 2 bogs, 4 fume spitters, the Scorpion, the Unearth, the Village Rites, the Footlight Fiend. More, says Caro Mano. Okay, I'll play one more. Perilous Myr. Might as well be going over this list as we play one more round. If it's a swamp, I might just scoop it up. Not permanently, but just to keep a little bit of a variation in our daily life here. We're trying out Darkness. It should probably be Tragic Slip or even Distress, but who knows. It's a pretty cool card, though. I mean, when does black get fog, right? Got 2 Tragic Slips, 4 Verdicts, and 3 Syphon Lifes, which is, yep. This deck's not doing too good against burn. Even with the Scorpions and such, it just, burn seems to really be on another, like it went up another notch or something. So, Ravnos' Vampire Clan from, oh, okay, cool. They are the Trickster Vampire Tribe. I see. Yeah, gosh, what was that? I think it was called Jihad, the old, when Magic first came out, there was a vampire card game. Wasn't that it, Little Fight? It was at the card stores we frequented, I know that. It went away, and then there was Wavern. Who's old enough to remember Wavern? That was good times. It was like this pink Magic competitor. Vampire, the Eternal Struggle. Is that the one where you like Rochambeau and such? We have removal. I'll keep this. This is right on the border. We can kind of curve out if we draw Swamp. We'll keep this. Vampire. All right. We're not even on the draw. What am I doing? Okay, it's a mountain. That's good. Our quota has been met. And here we go. Watch, this is burn. This is burn. I'll give the lead to burn. You would think with Scorpion and all the Syphon Lifes and the Duress. But to be honest, I've only played it once, but I got trounced. It was like really a bloodbath. I vaguely remember the vampire cards as Little Fight, but not enough to remember the name of it. Yeah, I've got a stupid brain for stuff like that. Hey, it's Boros. Is it a rogue list? It is. Okay. Ooh, we got a landfall deck. I like this. See, we're getting some more rogue list action going on here. Not this stultified metagame. Alrighty. Let's do this and act sneakily like we have. Oh yeah, I'll attack here. Let's go. You know, in this metagame of Benevolent Blessing and stuff, and we are on a mono black deck, I'm really tempted to, I'm just going to kill this now. Get out of here. That's right. Aha, how's that for a brain, right? I can remember where an old pair of shoes nobody wants is in the garage, but I can't remember people's names at parties. Very strange. This card's intriguing. Every time I brew with a landfall, I like this idea. Boy, do we need Fume Spitter versus this. So the gist of this deck, if you look at the metagame and what's supposed to kind of happen, is a lot of fairies, a lot of creatures, and when you look at this list, it's got a lot of ways to deal with them, pick them apart, and then if things get out of control, you have Crypt Rats. But what the reality was, we got flooded and then screwed, and then it started showing up. Never got to play it. Alrighty. We're going to keep our dudes back. We're going to get our... Boy, I want to play this rat. We're not going to, though. This is a 7-1 if I remember right. Yep. So we can double block it and gain a lot of life. Actually, if it attacks and we block, we'll block it. I don't even know if we should, really. But, yeah, we only end up taking 3, so I'll attack. This ends up being a glorified lightning bolt when a scorpion gets in front of it. Yeah, I remember being really fired up to play way back in, like, I think it was like 98, 99, that one where you play the Rochambeau and everybody acts out some sort of thing, and not for me. Not my cup of tea. I won't badmouth it, but I got a good imagination on my shoulders, but not there. Oh, Shirazuma, by the way. So I was perusing Amazon Prime, looking for something to watch, and I saw this, and I do not recommend this movie simply because of the sheer violence in the opening 5 minutes. So tread very lightly. I'm a UFC fan too, and my jaw dropped. I was like, This shouldn't be on TV. It was disturbing. It was like watching an attempted murder, but the movie is called Govna. And I had no idea the history of that word, especially in your neck of the woods, that it was kind of like the man and all that. But it ended up being an okay documentary. I'm not going to recommend it for obvious reasons. It's a little sappy in the wrong ways, but my God, I had no idea. It was about, what was it? McLean, that dude. Oh yeah, I'd seen it. Yeah, that opening scene, I was like, is this a snuff film? I was like, this is just terrible. Alrighty, we don't have much graveyard actions going on. Tempted to just drop that Fae and, drop the rat. I could maybe pull out some damage here. We don't have really a way to bring it back though, do we? Fae's not going to do anything here. I'm going to play the fairy here. We'll keep our air power in check. I'll drop the bog. Who knows? Maybe they got some sort of synergy here in the yard. And I'm just going to attack for 1 out of respect. I think the only way this gets away from us is if we... 1's a lot more... or not as important as gaining the life here. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't play the Crypt Rat. Do you like Font of Return? I do, Ranos Raven. That's the thing, and I don't mean to sound... I hope I'd never come across snappy to any of you, but it's one of the things, especially when you're known for kind of being a deck designer and stuff, and, I miss all the time. This could probably be considered a miss. It's a lot of fun to play, but again, we're all about rogue, and when you brew enough rogue, sometimes you get it right in things like Boros Bully and Rallygond and Brute Squad and stuff. But sometimes, I do get a little short sometimes when people are like, have you tried? And it's like, yes, I have. And it's usually, I tried it right away and it was first and blah, blah, blah. But for the most part. But every once in a while, it is true. So this dies at the end of the turn. I don't know if there's any trick to stop that from happening. And I think I'd just rather keep my dudes out. We take 7, but we've got 4 more back right here. I'll block it. There's a lot of cards yet to see here. We end up just taking 3 when this is all said and done. Our opponent takes 2. Oh, derailed just one random guy. Thank you so much. Wow, check this out. I'm not quite sure what happened, but everything blew up. Tier 1 sub. All right, spreading the love. Just one random guy. Or derailed _ just one random guy. Very nice. Elder Horse God in the house. Very nice. Pilgrim's Eye. Ooh, right, I haven't seen this artwork before. This is new. Oh, they must have re-released it with different artwork and then upgraded it to uncommon. All right. Not bad. Exile the tokens. It's kind of cool. Just some like shivering universe, like a rift opening up. It's pretty neat art. I kind of like that. Cheers and back at y'all. Thank you so much. All right, there's the longboat. We love and know. And yes, there have been many times I play the longboat and I try to equip it right away. I've done that a few times. Our macabres are worthless, so I'm just going to play them as blockers or as a lightning bait. What's cool about the longboat is the visualization, right? I think this scorpion just crawls on this little boat and goes across the moor and smashes for good damage. Or, actually, Crypt Rats are very well known to frequent boats. I know Bram Stoker's Dracula, that's kind of how he came to the States, if I'm remembering correctly. I mean, it's all lore anyway, so. Hey, some random guy. Not to comment on your deck. I was just asking your opinion. Oh, yeah. No, I get it. It's all good. And keep them coming. I mean, that's what it's all about. Because every once in a while, somebody will say something and I'm like, oh, you know what? That is good. And no, I haven't thought of it. But it's just in a universe with so many cards. Sometimes you're just like, all right. So if I attack with everything and then I drop the rat. Actually, maybe I drop the rat first. wipe the board. I think I do that. Yeah. So if I drop the rat, well, I can't really do that, can I? Frustrating. Hiya. That has landfall. I look at Predator gets that till the end of turn. All right. Well, we're probably looking at a pretty brutal turn here. If I come over with that. Let me play the Fume Spitter. I'll equip the boat. Crew it, slew it. Done. And now the Fume Spitter's at the helm of the controls, and he's going to commit suicide. He's jumping overboard, folks. Ah! We'll get rid of the landfall, dude. The boat is boatless. It's like a new Tesla, right? They drive themselves now. We will attack. Whoa. For 5. Now, what's cool about that longboat, you can equip it on defense too. Smash for 5. Cool. How much damage are we looking at here? Well, unless it gives it trample, I think I'll be all right. Should I play it just to... I think I'm going to play it. Zoop. Longbow and longboat. Yeah, if any of you are doing the whole Twitch thing and you've got your own emotes set up, what's the longest it's ever taken? Because I got a false sense of how long those uploads take. I think it was on Monday of last week I did it, and then like Tuesday evening I was like, "You're approved." I'm like, "Oh, cool." So I redesigned everything, made like 40 of them, got all kinds of cool stuff, and that was about 4 or 5 days ago. So, but if you guys have any cool like custom ideas, especially if it's organic to Pauperganda in the show and all that sort of thing, let me know in the chat or pauperganda@gmail.com and we'll try to make it work out. But I'm always talking about art. There should probably be some emote for art or some art critique. Actually, I do that by default, so nix that. Alrighty, looks like we're going to have to pull this off here and block with the Scorpion. Maybe not. Alrighty. We pull this one off. This is landfall. The deck's coming around. How you guys doing? Why do I need such a long name showing up? Oh, the match. Alrighty. Well, that was the 6th one. On paper, we went 4-2, but felt more like a 3-3 outing, and we had some really frustrating first games. I think you'll all agree with me. Even somebody that probably is against all of my brews would be like, holy crap, those were some bad beats with like flood, screw combo. But it happens to every list. But before we go anywhere, I want to go over the list here. And if you have a cool list and you want to see us play it, pauperganda@gmail.com. We're always willing to look at stuff, give feedback, or maybe even play it. Who knows? We're going to maybe be playing a viewer deck next week. Next week, I'll probably look a little worse for the wear because I am going camping on Wednesday in cold-ass weather, and I'm shivering all the time in the house anyway, so I don't know what's going on. So why do I need such a long boat? All right. Oh, Lorraine Sushi, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Probably help if I could say your name right, but I think I got close enough. So we've got 20 lands. There are 2 bogs. We've got 4 Fume Spitters, 4 Scorpions. Hello, Scorpions. Wake up. All right, here we go. 4 Scorpions, 4 Unearth, 4 Village Rites, 4 Footlight Fiends. So we've got an avalanche of 24 creatures, and Unearth makes it feel like 28. Perilous Myr, the Longboat, doesn't count as a creature, but that kind of brings it to about a 32 count, the way this deck feels. Our removal is kind of hidden in this, and then we've got the obvious here, the Crypt Rats Wrath, Faerie Macabre main. Again, I know I said this probably at the beginning of the show, at the middle of the show, now it's at the end of the show. Don't be afraid of casting this for nothing. You can do that, and then unearthing if that's in your opening hand and you feel like you're the aggro or you're the beatdown. 2 Darkness, easily switch this out at your leisure. I like it against hexproof slivers, things where you need that one more turn and maybe find a rat to reset the board. 4 Duress, 2 Tragic Slips, very good card. I really consider these main, but I just like the instant answer no matter what. There's no scenarios. Sometimes you don't have a Fume Spitter. We saw some clunky games where I'm stuck looking for creatures, and cast downs never comes up short. There's a reason it's the best removal in the format. Speaking of good removal, we got all 4 verdicts against hexproof and such, maybe heroic, and then 3 Syphon Lives, because burn can be a little bit of a tough matchup there. So MTG bot is trying its best. Yeah, we're going to try to fix that user thing, and by we I mean hopefully Little Fight, but I don't want to put it all on him. If anybody knows, again, send us a clue, pauperganda@gmail.com. Anyway, it's MTG bot hitting on you again. All right, so we're going to go out with a really short new one. Actually, maybe I played this like 3 years ago, but kind of updated it. And we got a few other cute little things here. But anyway, guys, see you next week. Same time, same place. Please like, subscribe, sub, all that junk. And we'll see you next time on Pauperganda. Adios.
New Tic Tics with almonds.
It tastes like chewing on a Christmas tree.
It's nutty, minty goodness.
9 dentists love new Tic Tics with almonds.
I wish it had root beer on the inside.
It will! An extra new Tic Tics with almonds with root beer on the inside.
It tastes like chewing on a Christmas tree with root beer on the inside.
I need butter on everything.
Then you'll love new Tic Tics with butter. Now with half the fat. And coming soon, Tic Tics with cannabis.
Not for smoking!
Okay, guys, get back to work.
Every day at Magic's game testing facility, crack geneticists are hard at work engineering new creatures to help you annihilate your opponent. Of course, mistakes do happen. Magic the Gathering. Beat your friends.